Especially for us upperclassmen who've seen it being built, it's something to be proud of. We've kind of had to work our way around the building for the last couple of years, and now it's something we actually get to enjoy and to appreciate. It's just nice to be somewhere new, and it feels re-energizing to be here and to get to study and to learn in a place like this.
It's so big and beautiful. The hall is amazing. I am so lucky to be here because it all started my sophomore year and now it's completed. This big project is finally here and it's amazing.
We want this to be the premier Catholic university in the West. It may sound like an audacious goal, but we think it's achievable. And in the immortal words of Brian Doyle, why not us? Facilities like Dun&Bergthold, which are first-class facilities, are going to help us get there. It's going to help us to make the vision a reality.
Dun&Bergthold Hall is going to add 17 classrooms, plus a seminar room, plus 36 offices, 2 conference rooms, the Dun&Bergthold Institute, an auditorium dedicated to Brian Doyle. It's going to make a huge difference in how we're able to serve the students.
I've said from the beginning that we really wanted to make ethics a centerpiece for the university, and I think that Dun&Bergthold Institute, dedicated as it is to moral formation, character development, applied ethics, is an institute that's going to have that kind of impact on the university. And so my proposal to Jim and Amy was, why not have the institute at the center of that building and have the building at the center of the campus? No greater way to send the message that we want ethics to be right at the middle of everything. Jim and Amy's generosity is just downright inspirational. They looked back on their relationship with the University of Portland, and they said this is something that causes for them great gratitude, and they wanted to continue that legacy for other people in the future.
We used to speak a lot about the ripple effect, and it was always from the perspective of we would drop this rock in the pond, and it would cause a nice little ripple. And then there would be sub-ripples, and there would be sub-ripples off of that. And the sub-ripples were where it got very interesting, because there would be effects that we hadn't thought about and that we were delighted to have happen.
And somebody said to her, Amy, I know you've never had children, but what you're doing is really as if you had children, you're helping so many others. And she said, you know, that makes an awful lot of sense, and I think I really would like to do that. And I think that it carries forth into the things that we're supporting and that she's able to help with.
The moral compass idea ranks very high in my mind. It is a very good phrase, and I saw Father Mark as the ideal person to shepherd it through.
The Character Project was unique just because we had such a wide group of perspectives on campus for the class, and so I really appreciated that. As it challenged me to think in a much broader perspective, especially challenging the way that I go about thinking through a problem.
The Character Project really challenged us to look deep within ourselves and find our values, who we are, what we stand for, and that was something that I had never done in a class. I definitely learned so much about myself.
Character projects and the ethics and everything else is something that we hope that with all of the issues that we face in today's world, that those students will be better equipped to be future leaders.
This particular building is going to last for hundreds of years, and we think that the legacy behind this is that thousands of students are going to be educated there. But as we move into Dun&Bergthold Hall, it is clear that this is a time for the Dun&Bergthold Institute to launch into a new level of programming. And having a good, strong sense of ethics that is something more than just a legal floor, I think that that's really a key aspect of the gift from Jim and Amy.
I think one of the great things about Dun&Bergthold Hall is that it is indeed a first-class academic building. I choose to think of it as a building that is worthy of our students and our faculty, and I think it's the way that Jim and Amy would have us think about it.
It is very good to have a little bit of time to reflect on what we've done, and the ripple effect is alive and very, very well. I believe in that, and I believe in it wholeheartedly.